Hi friends! In today's video, I wanted to share with you something that I just discovered. I was looking at my Brother Lock 1034DX Serger, and I was wondering if I could make some crazy quilt blocks with this, and it seems that I can. And I just wanted to show you, here's a few that I've made. I thought that I could use these to make snippets for my journal, but you could also quilt. And then here's what it looks like on the back. And it's really very clean. And look at this. And these are all from scraps. So I cleaned up my scrap pile, and I'm going to try to show you on my Brother Serger how I'm making these. And you just go piece by piece. It is so easy. So I'm just going to take a pile of scraps here. You just put two together as such, facing each other. And it doesn't matter if it's matching or not, because what's nice is the serger has a cutter on it. If it is a little longer, you can cut it if you want. And just put that back in the scrap pile. So for now, we have these two pieces that are right sides together. I'm going to line the fabric up on this line here, and that is the cut line. So it will trim it for you if it needs to be trimmed. Put down the presser foot. And there you have it. And then I bring it over here. I bring it over here and I just press it with my handy dandy Singer presser. But you could also use your iron, but you don't have to. I iron everything after I have the block done. And it's nice and clean on the back. Just like that. And then we'll pick another fabric. This one is really pretty. And we'll sew it on this one. Right sides together. Bring it right up to the needle. Try to keep my fingers out of the way so you can see. And look how it's coming together really fast. I'm going to use my 8.5-inch square ruler to gauge how many more pieces of fabric I need to add. Let's find another piece of fabric here. I see that it's not quite long enough, which is fine, because what you can do is take a shorter piece of fabric, or here's a longer one. Just take a strip that you might have, measure that, and cut. Right sides together. and back to the serger. Up to the needle. Now we want this fabric here, hopefully you can see that. The one that's on the top, that's the one that goes on the line. The rest will get trimmed. And there we added to our block. And I try to come back and make sure before I press that my seams are going the correct way. Flip it over. It doesn't even matter that it's kind of crooked in places. It's okay because it's a crazy quilt. It's supposed to be crazy. Now eyeballing this, I think I will add to this side. And what is fun is we've already used that one, but we haven't used this one. So you could just trim this. Put these two pieces together. And you have a long piece. So we'll bring that over here, lay it on this side. Actually, we're going to do it like this. There we go. And then we'll stay on the line and trim this up. And we'll get that sewed. And it's coming together. And again, I'll check. We need one more this way. So let me see what I can find for that. It doesn't take long, and you can do teeny tiny pieces to build this out. And you'll have a ton of squares in no time. And then what you can do is a sashing to go in between all the squares. And it doesn't matter that all the pieces don't match. Okay, I think I found a really long piece here. Okay, so I've got this piece, and I will flip it here. I think I'll use this side. This has a flipped up side. Lay it on there. We'll come back over here. Lift that foot. Try to keep this top fabric even with the lip up here. And look at that. In no time you have a block. And then I will simply lay my square up here, see where I want, which fabrics I want to catch. Grab my rotary cutter. Take the extras and put those in the scrap pile. The scrap pile just keeps growing, right? And there is another one. So in no time, you could have a ton of quilt squares to use in your projects. Like I said, I'll be using them for my snippet rolls, like these. And these are great for using in your fabric journals. But that's what I wanted to share with you today, how I use my Brother 1034DX Serger to quilt with. You can also use this to attach bindings to your quilts. That way you can get a nice trim on them. There's so many possibilities, and I always forget that I have the Serger because I use it to repair jeans and stuff like that. But I never thought to use it for quilting. I bought my Serger in October of 2019, and I've never changed any of the settings. I use 4 threads, 2 needles, and I've kept everything in the default settings. I do need to explore because I'm sure there's more that I could do with this. And in the top I have just white and beige thread. 2 are for the loopers and 2 are for the needles. Easy peasy. And look, you can quilt with it. Who knew? When quilting with your Serger, there will be a lot of fabric bits and thread bits. So you'll want to be sure that you clean your Serger after every quilting project. Use something like a dust buster with an attachment, not the canned air. That's not very good for your Serger. Thanks so much for watching, and until the next video, God bless. If you're new here, be sure to hit that subscribe button and smash that notification bell so that you never miss a video. And if you're returning, thank you so much. And if you have found value in this video, please like and comment.